What's good, neighborhood? It's your favorite neighbor, your man Marq Nash. Another great episode of Breaking Beats, where we break down business, entertainment, art, technology, sports, and anything else you and I feel like talking about. It's a hip hop political sports show with a comedy twist. We like to let them jokes fly. You know why? Because life is serious enough. All right, life getting real serious right here for Dame Dash, Irv Gotti. Now, as you remember, we covered this about a month ago, where basically Dame Dash blames Irv Gotti for Jay-Z losing the battle to Nas. He was basically saying, hey, look, that response, super ugly, was trash. I blame Irv Gotti for that. Look at how his career went with his wars. He don't know about battling in wars. I'll play that clip, and then I'll play Irv Gotti's recent response. Irv Gotti went back to Drink Champs with Nori, and he responded to Dame Dash interview on the That's Effed Up podcast. So let's play Dame Dash first. I'll come back with some commentary, then I'll play Irv Gotti's response.
How do you feel about Jay Responds?
Jay's response was terrible.
Yeah.
Well, the thing is, we had first hit him with the joint at Summer Jam. That was kind of hard when we take over the thing. But then when he came with the Ether, I was kind of hyped because he said my name. I was hyped. Like, yes, I'm in a rap record. But the response, I wasn't there for the response. I had landed. Irv Gotti fucked that one up. You know, every time Irv got in that business, he fucked shit up.
So you would say Nas won that battle?
Yeah, that battle, yes.
That's what I thought, but like, you know.
What do you mean, but you know? He did.
Yeah, he won that one.
I'm not saying he didn't. He threw that ether on him. He had him apologizing. Like, the rap that he did was whack. Like, when I heard it, I was pissed. Like, I heard it. I was coming from doing a Rockwear ad on a private, I just landed from like Arizona. And I'm listening to this shit on the radio, like, what the fuck is this? So I'm like, I was like, go to fucking baseline, cause I want to know what happened. I'm like, what the fuck happened? And they in there high-fiving and something. What y'all high-fiving for? This shit is whack. This nigga talking about other niggas' business and shit. Like, we don't do that. And then it was like Irv. I was like, Irv Gotti. Call Irv, though. Don't ever get my business again, bro. Like, what you doing? You not about war. You see how his wars go with rap. He doesn't win them. You know what I'm saying? So, like, he's not a general like that. So it was like, stay out my business. And Irv keeps talking about me all the time. Like, stop talking about me, Irv. Damn.
He's still talking about you?
Yeah, I be getting these little interviews and shit. He kept like, damn, like, what the fuck? Who the fuck cares? I don't feel like explaining that. Leave that alone. And all this other shit. So it's like, I don't know. Sometimes I don't understand Irv.
So have you ever had a sit down after your beef with Jay or even Irv Gotti? Have you had a sit down with them afterwards?
I ain't got no beef with Irv Gotti. Just gets on my nerves.
Oh.
I just want him to stop talking about me.
Okay.
Stop talking about me. But I'm sick of him bringing me up on interviews like I'm the go-to for him or something, But because his story ain't the story.
All right. Well, I gotta agree partially with Dame Dash. Jay-Z lost that battle to Nas, man. I'm just saying. He lost that battle. I know some people say Jay-Z won the war at the end because he's such a large mogul, but let's not act like Nas out here driving Uber and Lyft his damn self. Like, Nas is doing pretty damn good for himself. But this thing continues because Irv Gotti has responded. He has responded to it. And basically in this interview on Drink Champs, he was like, look, Jay don't need nobody. Said basically Dame Dash was along for the ride. This was all Jay-Z. All right, let's play this.
Big though.
Yeah, he said I was on tour with Big. I'm old Big Craig Mack.
Crazy. He was Mike Geronimo DJ?
I put the nigga on.
I'm asking you at the time. Come on, calm down. Calm down. We know where this is going. We don't want to go there. We don't want to go there.
Hey, even when Jay and Dame was like, yo, Gotti's our DJ, I was way more than a fucking DJ.
But ain't nothing wrong with the DJ now. Come on.
No, there's nothing wrong with the DJ, but I was way more than a nigga playing records and keeping it together.
All right.
I put their whole plan together.
All right, tell me Rockefeller.
Yes.
Because Dame said you fucked everything up. Did you hear him say that on the internet?
I don't listen to Dame. Does anyone listen to Dame anymore?
The internet does. He's lit on the internet.
He's lit on the internet?
Yeah.
Good for him.
Yes.
Good for him, but I don't give a fuck about what Dame Dash says.
But y'all was all right. Y'all was all like together. What? Chimbaye.
Yeah. Chimbaye? I like that no more.
Upper echelon had to move on.
I mean, I fucks with Jay. I fucks with Biggs. You know, Dame just has his certain ways and certain things, and it's all good.
He didn't call you a culture vulture.
I can't be called a culture vulture. I am the culture, yeah. But I heard what he said. He was like, oh, that's fucking Gotti. Let me just explain that situation.
Okay, cool.
Okay? Jay makes...
Take over.
Nas drops Ether.
Let me slowing you down. Were you in the studio when Jay made Takeover or no?
No.
Okay, so you get to hear it afterwards. This is hot. Let's be clear. The first time we heard Takeover was Hot 97 Summer Jam. This was, I believe, the same Jam that he brung out Michael Jackson in, right? And then in between, I could be a little bit off by something. And then he said, tell Nas we don't want it with holes. And no one actually thought that was a record. People thought it was a freestyle. And then the record drops.
I mean, Jay had what Jay felt was a super card.
Right. The ace in the hole.
His ace in the hole was, I'm fucking your bitch.
And the Joker. That's the Joker. The ace in the hole was...
So he thought, that's why he's like, yeah, he wanted it. Jay's a bastard.
All right.
He wants to be number one.
All right.
So he gonna pick a fight or whatever because he wants everyone to know, nigga, you not me.
All right.
All right, so boom. Ether fucks the whole shit up, right?
Right.
Fuck Jay-Z. I just tell you Ether.
In the club with Nas the other day. I did it. I see his.
Hard, you know?
Right.
Like, he told me, though, I think his mother died. When Jay came at him, he was dealing with his mother dying.
Damn.
So I think that kind of helped
it.
Fuel that monumental record.
Right.
Yeah. And so Ether comes out. So I'm in my office.
Okay. And it's you who called Jay or Jay called you?
No, let me explain.
Okay, cool.
I'm in my office. I'm minding my business. This nigga Jay is in my office every day.
Hot 97 Battle of the Beats? This happens yet? No.
No.
Okay, yeah.
Wait, that happened.
Because that's when people declared that Nas won.
No, that didn't happen because it happened with Super Ugly.
Okay. Oh, yeah, that's right.
So the nigga is in my office every day. Now, if you know Jay isn't the type of dude that's gonna openly ask for help or openly ask for anything. So every day. So by the third day, I'm like, what's up? I hit him. I'm like, what's up, nigga? Was this fucking with you? Was bothering you? He said, yeah, Gotti.
Oh, shit.
It's fucking with me. I said, you want to get him? He said, yeah, I want to get him. So in my mind, I'm like, you've been saying all this. If he do something, you gonna basically air out his bitch, right? He been saying little things. So we went to baseline.
James Dash is not around.
Oh, James Dash was never around.
Wait, what? What did you just say?
I mean, he wasn't around like Hov is Hov, nigga.
Right.
Don't get it fucked up. Hov don't need nobody.
Right.
Once Hov got on, he was the guy I would be like, he didn't need nobody.
Right.
Like X needed people around him to help him.
Right.
Ja needed me to help him.
Right.
Hov, once he got on, he didn't need nobody. He could do it all himself. He'll pick the beats, go fuck with the producer. He didn't need nobody. So we go in there, I put on the Super Ugly beat, and he does what he does. Talk about his bitch. No one cared.
At the time, I could tell, like, I wasn't in the studio session, but I could tell you thought that was hard.
In all honesty, I thought he did what he was saying he's gonna do. Now, did I think it was the hardest shit? No. Because in retrospect, you would have asked me Ether or Super Ugly, I would have been like, yo, Ether, yeah. Like, are you serious? This is a free, and I didn't want to get in that arena.
Right.
So I'm using another nigga beat. I didn't make a beat. It's a freestyle.
Right.
Ether's a record.
Right.
Takeover's a record.
Right.
You want to do a battle, do Takeover and Ether.
Right.
I think Ether still wins.
Right.
Right? But do that. You did a freestyle where he just was rhyming or whatever. So that's the exact story of how that came about.
Right.
And it was funny because my nigga Preem and shit, when Preem heard it, because after Super Ugly, that's when radio did the...
Because wasn't it two beats, Super Ugly and something else?
It was Super Ugly and Ether, and they put them together, and it was
Also about the J record. Didn't you mix 2 different beats, or it was only Super Ugly?
Just Super Ugly.
Okay, cool.
So now the nigga Preem, he was like, nah, man, Jay shit ain't right. And I was like, word? I said, you ain't fucking with it? He said, you know, real niggas don't really give a fuck about talking about a bitch.
All right.
So when Preem said that, I was like, oh shit.
All right.
Preem was like, you know, saying you fucked the bitch or this nigga's bitch or whatever. But then, you know, it's all timing.
All right.
Because it worked for Pac.
All right.
That's why I fucked your bitch, you fat mother.
Jesus.
It worked for him.
Still good.
Yeah,
It still hurt. It's like,
sounds
as he
crazy.
said it still hurt. Good.
Right, it worked, but it worked for him. It didn't work for Jay.
All right.
And Ether just avalanched him after that.
Like Tupac going to jail worked for him. A lot of people going to jail doesn't work for them.
Right. Tupac going to jail definitely gave him more of an edge, more of the credibility.
All right.
It's just crazy.
All right.
All right, so there you have it. Wow. So what do you think of this story right here? Dame Dash said, hey, look, Irv Gotti, you should have just stayed out of our business. You shouldn't even got involved. Or can you get upset with Irv like, no, Jay's my friend. He's in my office 3 days in a row. He said he want to do something. Let's do it. Dame wasn't around. In the words of Jay-Z, too much flossing, too much saying Ralston. That's not my words. That's what Ho said. So, wow. What do you think about Dame saying, hey, look, this dude always talking about me in the interview. Stop talking about me. Stop talking about my business, my company, my relationship with Jay. You wasn't there for that part. We have our own history. Me personally, I think they both have their own history with Jay. They probably both have their own history and their own vision of what happened and what went wrong. But at the end of the day, it's over. It's over. Rockefeller has been over as we know it for quite some time, well over 20 years. So, ugh. This is great. Well, no, probably about 20. Might be right. Not well over 20, but right here approaching around the 20-year mark. How long Rockefeller's been over. So, man, this is a crazy story. They ain't got to make another J, man. He said he made Hov, got to make another one. He had about 20 years to get it done. And you can't just say, I don't want to do music no more. You keep talking about it. But I get it. People keep asking him about it, too. To be fair, people keep asking both of these guys about it. So, that's all I got for you. Y'all leave me a comment. Let me know what y'all think of the story. It's your man Marq Nash, Breaking Beats. I'll see you on the next one. Peace.